Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today we are discussing about Beeple's Twitter account being hacked. Unfortunately, there was a phishing scam. $438,000 was lost in a rather short amount of time. After 6 hours, Beeple regained access to his Twitter account thanks to VaynerMedia, probably calling Twitter up and saying, hey, his account's hacked. He has 638,000 followers and people are losing massive money. 55 NFTs were stolen due to phishing, and that was worth well over 6 figures, and 155 Ethereum was stolen as well. So that's a lot of money that just disappeared in a rather quick amount of time. Number one thing to consider is whenever anybody posts on Twitter any link, always double check where the link goes to, because it redirected to a phishing landing page. It was a fake link that was posted to Beeple's account. Even if it's from a verified Twitter account, this has happened countless amounts of times to celebrities, and at this point Twitter is just a laughing stock. So hopefully Elon Musk does a great job pretty soon being able to take it over. Hopefully that goes through and the bots get wiped out and whatnot, and yeah, we're able to regain access, I guess. So with Beeple, he's one of the largest artists in the world. The people who most likely lost their money, unfortunately, it was just one Ethereum, but still $2,000, right? Maybe $1,900 with fees, $2,000. That's a lot of money to lose to some people, and I'm sure people, very naive, very gullible, but if they realized, hey, if this is a real Beeple that is about to be sold, then that's a lot of money. You can buy $2,000 and take $200,000. I mean, Beeple's work many times has been worth 6 figures. Even in a crypto crash right now, many of the NFTs that were bought for 6 figures are worth that were bought for a small amount of money, usually less than $1,000, are worth 5 to 6 figures. Yeah, what I meant by that was anything that was worth 6 figures and low 6 figures, even during the crash after it fell, it would still be worth 5 figures. Beeple's work is most popular, sold the 5,000 days, sold for over $69 million. So obviously his artwork to purchase for in a very easy manner like that for a single Ethereum is pretty crazy. Now, he's done giveaways for $1, for $10, for $100, for $7, and people have won like $50,000 Beeple pieces that later turned into $100,000, $200,000, $500,000. It's crazy. There's been many people who have, unfortunately, lost out on a chance to become millionaires because Beeple is absolutely killing it in the NFT world. And for some fortunate few, the lucky ones who were able to get access to them, if they knew what they were doing, they were able to resell these Beeples for a lot of money and use them for other NFTs and make even more money, and some people made millions. With this, that's why they were some people who were extremely gullible, and that's why they parted with their $2,000 like it was nothing, because they got greedy. They didn't think about it logically for a second. They thought, hey, let me invest, and then I'm going to make so much money very quickly. And the scammers got away with it. Listen, it's crazy. You always think you're never going to fall for a scam, but I know people in real life that fell for the silliest of them all. The oldest scams in the book online. So when someone's at their most vulnerable state, especially when it comes to money, it's very easy to take their money sometimes. If you catch them in the right day, at the wrong time for them, you're going to make some money. Now, most of these guys are probably abroad, so they're not going to be touched by American laws. And that's the truth of it. And especially in cryptocurrency, where anonymity, at least for the good hackers, good phishers, good scammers, at least they were taking care to hide their identity, good luck finding them. So, I know none of you guys got scammed because we're all smart here. Thanks for watching. Beeple. It'd be nice to have a Beeple. I remember I always wanted a Beeple, but see you guys later. Bye. It finally happened the day that I knew would come. I'm in a drive-thru and I've got sensitive ears. I've got tinnitus. I absolutely hate honking noises, beeps, whatever. I was waiting for my food at McAllister's Deli, and You know, it takes a little bit for everything to get ready. And for some reason, this late, I'm on my phone, you know, waiting. I have my window open and like nobody's behind me. And it's actually a pretty quiet neighborhood. I thought, you know what? Usually I close my window at drive-thrus. I make sure that no one's going to be bothering me with any honking noises. But no, I suddenly am awakened from, you know, watching the news and whatnot. I was still waiting on my order. I was like, whoa, taken aback because this lady behind me is honking at me. And she didn't honk once or twice, but she honked 3 times. And I'm like looking at her like, what? I'm waiting for my food. And as soon as I got my food, which was like a minute later, I decided to just back up my car right next to hers. I opened my window, and she didn't want to open her window. She was staring at me like, oh, I have no idea. She was hiding. I don't know what's going on. Finally, she opened her window, and I tell her, like, why are you honking at me? I'm waiting for my food. And I told her I have tinnitus. You know, that hurts my ears. Like, are you serious? She said sorry, and that was that. But, man, I'm always afraid of that, you know, at drive-thrus, that someone's going to honk at me. Thankfully, her honk wasn't super loud, but there are some really annoying horns, and just depending on what vehicle she was driving, like, why would she even honk 3 times? You know, I had the silly mistake of having my window down, which is, you know, normal at a drive-thru, but I have to be careful about stupid stuff like that. Like, why are you honking? I try and avoid honking at all possible situations, unless it's an extreme emergency. That's pretty much it. Funnest story.